We are the future, we are the dream, we are the nation, we are part of this. Yes, we are so amazing, that's the least we shall be. At the heart of the nation, changing history.
LEAH Charity Foundation all began a few years ago when Mrs. Omolewa Ahmed, worried by the problems confronting the less privileged members of our society, decided to lend a helping hand to ameliorate their problems. After days of planning, consultation and preparation, LEAH Charity Foundation was born and incorporated under the relevant Nigerian laws as a non-governmental organization (NGO) on June 2011. Her Excellency Mrs. Omolewa Ahmed, in a bid to attain the objectives of the foundation, crafted the unique SHE model, which stands for social welfare, health and education respectively.
The LEAH Charity Foundation was born out of a single seed of passion that was conceived in the heart of Omolewa Ahmed. This seed has grown way beyond the visionary. It is now being shared by so many others. This is a passion that cannot watch our children grow up without their mothers. This is a passion that cannot watch our children being denied the right to quality education. This is a passion that cannot watch our children go to bed without a meal. This is a passion that cannot hold something of blessing and you will walk as if it doesn't matter. This is a passion that believes that whatsoever God has blessed you with is not meant just for you, but to be shared with people around you.
LEAH Charity Foundation social welfare program has made provision for 7 groups to include women, youth, widows, and the physically challenged through the LEAH Youth Empowerment Scheme, LEAH Women Support Scheme, and the LEAH Widows Empowerment Scheme. These efforts are driven by the provision of training tools for trade and a revolving loan scheme that has ameliorated the suffering of this category of Kwarans in their thousands. The LEAH Youth Empowerment Scheme has collaborated with several corporate entities to train and provide tools for trade and credit facilities for graduates in the scheme. This has positively impacted on the youth and women in their thousands who have benefited from this scheme. The LEAH Widow Support Scheme is one initiative that addresses a critical area of our society, the neglect of the widows. In providing a cushion for their pains, LEAH Charity Foundation has provided them with counseling, vocational training, business development, and sustenance skills. The widows also receive soft loans to enable them start their own businesses to sustain their families. LEAH Charity Foundation, through the Widow Support Scheme, also provides these widows with food items and clothing materials as a stopgap measure to provide succor for the widows. The LEAH Charity Foundation is not only concerned with the widows alone, but also the physically challenged in the society, as they have been catered for in the different areas of their need, to include the provision of mobility aids such as proboscis, hearing aids, wheelchairs, and guide sticks, while tools of trade have been provided for those in need of empowerment and employment. A healthy society is a wealthy society. That is why the LEAH Charity Foundation is concerned about the survival of mothers and their newborn children. This passion to reduce maternal and child mortality to the barest minimum gave birth to the Omolewa Safe Motherhood Initiative, with a primary focus on providing affordable health care to mothers and their infants from age 0 to 5 years. The program has adopted, upgraded and equipped the maternity unit of Alakpa Cottage Hospital in collaboration with HYGEA and the Kwara State Ministry of Health as a pilot scheme. In appraising the success of the program, the Omolewa Safe Motherhood Initiative has been able to move up the enrollees from about 30 to about 5,475 from September 2011 to September 2013. And has undertaken about 328 safe deliveries in the same time. There has been a tremendous increase from 2 in 3 months to 32 as at September 2013, while mortality rate is 0 from inception till date. Medical survey has shown that a lot of deaths are preventable as they occur due to poor health habits fostered by poverty, ignorance, inability to afford cost of drugs and medical consultation, and traditional beliefs. Clinic on Wheels is another initiative of the LEAH Charity Foundation that takes healthcare delivery to individual communities across the state in well-equipped ambulances manned by qualified personnel. Clinic on Wheels has been able to get to 13 out of the 16 local government areas of Kwara State, Nigeria. The initiative has been very successful in conducting various tests, including blood pressure examination, rapid tests for malaria, and sight problems. The initiative has provided treatment for these ailments and provided glasses to those found in need of them to prevent eventual blindness. Clinic on Wheels has been able to act as a platform for medical vanguard in sensitizing people on ailments confronting them like malaria, HIV and AIDS, tuberculosis, and many others with a view to drastically reduce the menace and preponderance of such diseases. Clinic on Wheels cut across many local government areas in Kwara State, Nigeria, and different stratas of the society to include the police and the army. The LEAH Medical Trust Fund provides the necessary bridge to enable the financing of these medical conditions. The fund has recorded successes in an array of conditions, including eye surgery, multiple births, and cesarean sections, amongst several others. The fund also provides baby formula for children whose mothers are unable to lactate or cannot breastfeed due to medical conditions. The fund has come in very timely for people who have cataract and need surgery or other sight deficiencies that require attention. 86 children and 25 adults have benefited from the fund. It is pertinent to put on record the efforts of the LEAH Charity Foundation in providing awareness and possible treatment for cancer, especially amongst women in the state. This led to the establishment of the LEAH Center with a primary objective of curbing maternal mortality rate in the state. The project focuses on the two most common widespread cancer amongst the women folk, breast and cervix cancers. The ultra-modern cancer center recently established has the state-of-the-art facilities to include digital mammogram machines used for breast cancer screening and the cryogun for cryotherapy.
What LEAH Foundation has done is been to create an awareness that patients can come forward for free breast screening, and following that breast screening, they now get referred to the clinic itself, the breast clinic, for further treatment. And a lot of lives have been saved from that. People have come forward who have hidden breast conditions and they've been discovered based on the screening and their awareness. And beyond that, a lot of our patients are very poor and indigent. They do not have money even to afford basic drugs, tokens of surgery for breast conditions. And what LEAH has done is to help to subsidize and make it very affordable and cheap for our patients.
This center also accommodates a well-equipped ICT center established for research and development purposes, in addition to its complementary importance on LEAH education works. Education is the bedrock of any meaningful development. LEAH Charity Foundation has taken it upon itself to take the children off the streets and back to the classrooms during school hours. The LEAH Education Trust Fund ensures that indigent Kwarans receive good quality education through the offer of scholarships at all levels of schooling, while it also encourages brilliant students with scholarships. The LEAH Education Trust Fund goes further to provide succor for children whose parents cannot afford to keep them in school by providing them with basic needs like uniforms, sandals, and school bags. The initiative also advocates for mass enrollment and completion of education of all children in Kwara State. This project is christened Adopt a Child Initiative. To encourage the students further, LEAH Foundation established the LEAH Charity Foundation Reading Club to create a robust reading culture amongst the youth. The maiden edition of the LEAH Reading Club for school children selected from public schools was a huge success. The initiative started with the first LEAH Reading Camp in December 2012, where over 200 pupils from public schools selected from the 16 local government areas of the state participated and were subsequently inducted into the LEAH Reading Club.
Well, it was a rather new idea when it came out, and we were very happy to support the First Lady, because anyone who's involved in education will of course know that something of that sort, a reading camp where children get together and actually read together, is something that is worthy of support. The reading culture in Nigeria and parts of Africa is not all that strong, and so it was quite a nice thing for people to come together and actually read. The First Lady sat down with the children and was reading with them, and anyone who loves children would know that that camp was certainly worthwhile.
LEAH Heights has been supporting LEAH Charity Foundation's financial and operational costs since inception till date. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. Hence, LEAH's giant steps at touching lives, the poor and the despondent. The struggle is a continuous one, but paucity of funds is a limitation to the dream of an outright eradication of poverty from our society.
So I'm using this opportunity to appeal to organizations, to individuals, to people who believe in our passion, who believe in what we are doing at the LEAH Charity Foundation, people who believe in a better future for our children. Let us put our hands together and make this world that we live in better for every one of us. Because for us at the LEAH Charity Foundation, touching lives positively is living.
It is doubtless that with consistency and tenacity, LEAH Charity Foundation will surely meet its primary objective of putting smiles on the faces of both young and old alike, and making the world a better place for you and for me.
Raise your hands in the air if you believe the future has come now. The future is here. The future is here. This is our country. The future is here. The future has come.